Okay. Alright, pretty confident everything is working. No jump frames as of yet. Okay. As it's been a couple of weeks, I need a moment to reacquaint myself with what I was even doing. So looks like... Right, okay. So, I left behind just this secret level and whatever it is that it unlocks in Chapter 1, and I intend on doing more of that later. Hello. I've come to kind of a conclusion of the only way that I'm reasonably going to beat central heating, and pretty much it's going to involve me doing some homework outside of playing the game, which is probably a little bit boring to watch streaming of. Pardon some issues here. I want to get rid of the turn count. I forgot which F key that is. Is that F3? F4? No. 5? No. 6? No. There we go, F7. I don't know why I forgot that. Alright, yeah, sorry. That must have been annoying to watch. Okay, so, right, I beat Magma Mausoleum before, apparently, which means I'm going somewhere else. I guess Blasted Ruins looks like a reasonable next step. So... Explosives. The inhabitants of West and East Oist have been each other's traditional enemies since time immemorial, even before the establishment of the Twin Kingdoms. However, the barrier of the lowlands in between has kept them from doing more than standing on the peaks and hurling insults at each other. The lowlands, under the shadow of the mountains, is a realm of darkness and terror, and few who venture out into it ever come back. To send an army across the divide would be a depth of madness to which even kings would not descend. In spite of this, both kings have always felt it necessary to maintain a well-stocked arsenal. It fills the heart of a king with pride to see the lines of bombs, all perfectly sized and laid out in neat rows, gleaming with deadly purpose in the dim red light. It seems that no one ever told the bombs that they were never meant to be used. Right. Hey, someone blocked that passage with a bomb! Yep. I appreciate the use of, tiles to illustrate a thing. Anyway. So this is another level with, noticeable cracked walls all over the place, it seems. So this would be a thing to look out for when it comes to secret rooms. Alright, what do we have here? This appears to be a only when I've cleared the room passage, so I can't go through here yet. I have to go south first. Left click a bomb to see where its explosion will reach. Yes, thank you. Okay, that just opens that door. What do these do? So it doesn't appear to matter, does it? I guess this is just about surviving the bomb, more than anything else. Alright. Alright. I'm guessing that I wanted to do that. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I messed up. I need you to stand there, actually. There we go. Ah! I saw this. Well, this was a secret wall, but... like, this is... No, it says this is broken wall. That looks a lot less obvious than most of the broken walls here, so I thought it was a secret wall. Well... yet. You know what you must do. What, that? Okay. Okay. This illustrates the relationship between explosives and force arrows. And by the way, walls and explosives while we're at it. Okay, those were definitely secret walls, not broken walls, right? Yeah. But there's nothing over here. And nothing over there either. Well, how about down by these cacti? That's something. Yeah? There's a lot of things here. What's the deal? Alright, I'm pretty confident this is a room about simultaneity. So if I just hit a random fuse, then of course that's not going to work out. Maybe I think what I'd like is for the... this one first. So I think what I want is for this and that side to light at the same time. Like the two corners of this rectangle. No, that doesn't quite cut it. I also need to light the middle of the rectangle at some point. But I think this is a good start, maybe. That's too soon. That's also too soon, I think. That's very close. One fuse is too fast, and that's that one in the middle. Oh, that's even closer. Yeah. I don't really know how to fix the last two, though. I don't know, maybe I should assume every fuse is useful for something? Just try to light them in some kind of order? Too late. Maybe that one should be lit before this one. Let's see, if I do that. Okay, I think that will work if I wait a little longer for this one. Okay, those two are now aligned. So I think what I should do now is after lighting that, go to this one and wait the appropriate length of time. I think I should wait about 1 or 2 turns less. Yes, okay. So after lighting that one, I think this one is next. That's a couple turns too soon for that one. That's still too soon by 1 turn. Yes, okay. Next, this one. immediately? Yes. And this one? Oh, that's really satisfying. Look at that. All the fuse lightings just marching all in time with each other. Okay. That's a great room. I'm very happy with that one. Okay. And here we have... Okay, so to actually access anything here, we'll have to light the fuse there by going east and clearing this room. Okay, I guess this is the, hey, bombs hold down pressure plates room. Okay. Also, bomb mazes are a concept, by the way. This is the first bomb maze of the hold, yeah? Why am I doing this? Oh, duh. I'm just trying to hit the trapdoors. I was like, shouldn't I be trying to blow up one of these bombs in a safe manner? No, stupid. There we go. Yeah, I just completely ignored this area with the red doors and thought that what I was trying to do was find a safe place to blow up the bombs from, so that I could, like, light the fuse remotely. No. This is a lot simpler than that. Hey, would this kill him without any help? No. Okay. And at last, we have access to back to the west, but I've already came from there, so I'm gonna go north. Huh. Oh, this is a use of open doors, because you die if the doors are closed. Got it. I guess we're into the open part of the level after the tutorial part, kinda. Oh hey, it's the use of bombs as a timer that you have to do things by. Also, clipping bombs by clipping a fuse by way of dropping trapdoors. I think this is a neat way to introduce that, since you need to hit the trapdoors anyway to reach the queens. I'm hoping this won't be too stingy of a timer. Yeah, this is nice and generous. Compared to a couple of earlier secret rooms we've seen, at least. Oh, never mind. Speaking of secret rooms, what's the difference? There's kind of 2 additional queens, and something is going on. Oh, did they just... Okay, those queens die when the trapdoors are gone. Okay. So this mostly just means that I have to deal with more roaches as I run the trapdoors. Yeah, I don't have absolute confidence in my ability to assess which of a pair of options is more efficient. It feels like I have no choice but to stay in here until all 4 of those are dead, though. Alright, I guess I'll start entirely over again. If I have to express, the one thing I really hate about hyper-efficiency rooms is that effectively they completely nullify the fact that you have undos and checkpoints. Because basically any time that you mess up, it's okay, start over again entirely from the start, idiot. I don't know. And like, I'm sure that objective measures of efficiency exist, but like, how am I really going to know off the top of my head which of a couple of options will be the more efficient one? Yeah, it feels like this is not really better than what I had done, than what I achieved before. And I don't really know what I can do differently. That feels like it was worse than before. Yeah, that's true. I guess it's not really about undo. That's, I don't know, I maybe... Focusing on undo is maybe not the best explanation of my gripe, I guess. It's more just like... Usually, especially with a horde room like this, it's possible to conceptualize the room as being done in steps. Like, okay, step 1, I'm making my way around and getting rid of the trapdoors. Step 2, I'm killing the queens. You know, with each queen being like a sub-step of its own. But when I have to worry about efficiency, I can't compartmentalize as much. Like, every single step is like, did I do that quickly enough to have time for the other ones? So, I'm not really criticizing the room for being efficiency. Like, I understand, I appreciate that it is a legitimate style of room that people do enjoy. I guess it's just something that I personally don't necessarily like as a type of room. I really have to kill every one of these roaches to be able to go kill that queen. I'd have liked to have avoided killing just one or two of them to have more time. But the setup is just not really... Maybe I should rush this one and then go back? Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, is this the wrong way to face? Do I gain advantage from facing this way or from another way? I don't know, it doesn't feel particularly like a bad thing to be facing northwest, since the first time I have to kill things is here, and this is awkward no matter which way I'm facing. I don't... That felt like the most efficient that I've been, but I was, like, worse at the end than ever before. So I don't know what I'm doing differently that's wrong. Like, I have no choice but to sit there and awkwardly kill all of the roaches from those two queens. Maybe I did something right this time. It feels a little bit like I did, because I didn't wind up with a roach awkwardly chasing me from the north. Okay. I guess I did something right kind of once I got to towards the last couple of trapdoors, and that's about what I needed. Yeah. I never played Webfoot, but my first experience... I'm sure I've mentioned this on the forums once before. My first experience with Deadly Rooms of Death was a Flash game, which Jay's Games, of all places, was where it was uploaded and where I played it, where I heard about it. But after that, I bought the series on good old gaming, whatever, GOG, and actually played through the actual, like the game. Not like the hold in the game, but the game of King Dugan's Dungeon, Journey to Runic Hold, like in that order. So I experienced a low amount of undo while playing like Journey to Runic Hold and so on. Okay. So I was playing this room basically blindly without thinking about it at all because I was busy talking. I'm a little surprised that worked out, but I guess this is mostly just about navigating bombs around when there's like also golems and stuff. Anyway. Yeah, so I experienced some frustration with Journey to Runic Hold and not having more than like one or two undos and having to start entirely over again in like a room full of tar and... Yeah, it's not like I've not experienced that, but I haven't played Webfoot, which I imagine is even less stuff. What are we dealing with here? These open doors. Okay. Okay, right, so... the goal here is to kill the roaches. To do that, I need to blow up these two bombs. This bomb and this bomb will be needed to let the roaches out. They probably need to come out through this force arrow. Okay, if a roach stands on one of these, it would close the door, which would actually be very helpful, because it would leave more wall there. Looks like I need to press these buttons to let the bombs explode what they're supposed to. I guess. I don't know that I can get this roach all the way over there, but the only way I'm blowing this up to let this roach out is through this entire chain, and I don't think I want to do that first, right? Like, if I do this first... Oh, there's all kinds of problems then. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so I have a sense I definitely need to do this first. And I would ideally want that roach to press as many of the buttons as possible. So maybe I should run down to the west first. Yeah. Maybe pushing all of them would actually be really helpful. And once I have this roach, there's no good reason to let it go to waste. This whole apparatus here, where more than one button needs to be pressed, yeah, the roach can help me with that. Oh, I need to hit this one first. Oh, just in time. And then the other roach, which I can't pull around because there's not a corridor in up here to mirror that one. The second roach just comes through. That's very nice. So the last thing to do in this room is to blow up that bomb, I guess. There seems to be an implication that I don't know. There's something going on here. Okay. So we'll light this network of fuses. Okay, the colors are okay to help read this. I'm supposed to blow up the roaches on the west side in this order from north to south. So that one's supposed to come first and then the others. And I have access to exactly 4 orbs, which would all cut the fuses in various ways. Let's just see what happens by default first. If I don't make any changes, then the order we get is the correct one is first, and then... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that does close those doors, but that doesn't matter. Okay, anyway, the correct one is first, then that one. Okay, but that one's too soon. So this one is fine, but that one is too soon. And then that one is always going to be last, so I don't need to worry about it. So the only thing that's out of alignment as things start out is that this one gets blown up a little bit too soon. Right? So, starting from here, the fuse's shortest path to that one goes through this door. But the problem is that if I close this door, then I'm going to make the path to this one longer also. So let's just see what happens. If I close that door, then we get this order. That one comes first, followed by the fourth one, which is of course wrong. But now those two are in the correct order. Alright, so I just need this one to not be lit up so fast. And I think the problem is this door. Is it this one? Looking at the situation... No, realistically... It would be helpful if this door was closed. What's the consequence of that? It also closes that door, which is no good. Right, if I hit this orb and close that, then everything is closed. So that can't possibly be it. But leaving things like this... I mean, I guess I can just try closing this one and and see what happens. If I close just that one, we still have that situation in the north. So... I can't help but feel like there's something strange going on with this. If the path of the fuse required it to go up here first, then it might could hit that. And what good would that do? If it's going to come through here, then it's going to be... I would need this to be closed for that to matter. Do I want that to be closed? What about this? No, I can't close both of those at the same time. And I need to close this one. Right? Well, there is... No. Yeah, I don't know. The only way to keep the initial lighting of the fuse from reaching this one, which is the last one, way too soon, is to close it off. Well, if I could keep this one permanently from being lit by anything else, then I can just light it at the end of the room. But can I do that? I'd pretty much have to close... I guess I'd need to close both of these. But that closes all of that off too. Alright, I think I know what's wrong. I'm thinking of this as a setup and watch it go problem, when this is really a interfere with things while it's running kind of problem. So these two are the orbs I'm really concerned about. I think I want to close that door, but only after the fuse passes it. Maybe. That still has the same problem as always. So I probably want this to be closed. What does this do? I think it's okay if I start with that closed. Okay, start with that closed. Wait for that to go past. Then close this and that. Opens the first, that's the third. No, that's not what I want. This. I'm gonna want that closed before it's too late. Okay. That should do it. And now I just sit back and let that roach walk onto the hot top. Okay. Interesting. That required a lot of, I don't know, I kind of had to poke at it for a while before getting a sense of what it was really asking me to do. Although I feel like the thing that was supposed to be the big trick kind of occurred to me pretty early on, that is, using the last fuse here to blow up that roach. Maybe not that early on, but anyway, what's the deal here? I guess I need somebody to hold this button down, and then to eventually release it. So, yes? No. Wait. Oh, no. Okay, duh. I just need to pin a golem on something. That'll do. I might have even complicated it even with that. I might have complicated it a bit more than necessary. Okay. So this is pretty straightforward. The bomb... Okay, this is what I thought I was doing in that other room. But I think I might not have needed to do that in that room. But in this room, I definitely need to do it. So I need you to behave yourself. That might be that might be a tall order. Oh, interesting. So I'm not sure how to arrange this, because I'd like to light the fuse, and okay, maybe from here. There just doesn't seem to be time to arrange what I need. Yeah, I don't know. The place where the fuse is really inconvenient for what it's asking me to use it for. Okay, just barely possible. That's the best kind of possible, I guess. At least when you're trying to design a puzzle it is. Anyway. Okay. What is going on with this? Okay. Right. Sure. Alright. So this is hurry up and solve the chamber before it closes, I guess. So it's best if I hurry in. Looks like there's no choice but for there to be roaches basically filling every chamber by the time I get to it. Okay, that fuse was a little longer. So even though the chamber was, too late. Okay, I better be faster here some. Okay, that one I solved in time. Okay, one little complication. Got it. Easy. Alright, as efficiency rooms go, this is really neat. This is not an efficiency room, it's a lot of little bitty efficiency rooms. You know, each of which could influence the next one if you're really slow about it, but usually, you know, you don't have to worry too much about what you did before. Those are pits, right? Yeah, okay. So... Excuse me. Yawning. So I need... Okay, this is another simultaneity puzzle. Let's just see what happens naturally. Okay, what happens naturally is that the east path is way too fast. So I'm going to slow it down and see what happens. Still too fast. Let's slow it down a little bit more. Still a little bit too fast. So maybe I can break this one if that would be enough. Ah, that's perfect. Look at that. Okay, that's the exit level. Let's see. I found 2 secret rooms in this level. One of them was a here it is, it's just a more challenging version of the room you just played secret. And the other one was a genuine, there's a secret wall path to this secret. Not that the other one is any less genuine of a secret, but... Okay. There's no way for the secret entrance to be inside the puzzle chamber, because it would break the puzzle for that to be the case, right? I guess it's not impossible, but it seems less likely. So I'm just bumping the walls of the level. So I know there can't be anything south of there. There can't be anything adjacent to this. Okay. There could be something attached to this room, but for similar reasons to that other one, it's not going to be past these force arrows, right? So not there. And this room's edges are covered with pit. So it seems unlikely for me to find an exit to the east in this room. And nothing here. Covered in pit. The only way this could have a secret is if there's a way to, like, worm my way down south and, like, this turns out to be a whole secret path down here. There is a secret wall down there, but it seems isolated. Right? If there is a passage to a secret room here, it would have to come from, like, the south or the west. So I might as well poke the walls of this room, just to be safe. Nothing here. Could it be that there's something attached to this? Conceivably, but I don't think there is. There was a secret wall here, but not anything else to it. Over here. And there are secret walls over there, but I can't even get to them. Like that right there, that's a secret wall. Can't get to it. Alright. I'm pretty well convinced there is not a secret attached to this room. So... Okay, this is where I found a secret earlier. And it's kind of sticking out from the edge of the level a bit conspicuously. Map. I don't think there's a secret exit to this room, so... I think that might be all of it. I don't really know... Alright, well, if there are other secret rooms attached to this level, I don't know where they are, because I feel like I've poked everything that's reasonable to poke. So I'm gonna go claim credit for beating the level. That's gonna be up here. Blue doors prevent me from dying to bombs. There we go. stand right here. The bomb won't touch me. The bomb will destroy the roaches. And that's Blasted Ruins. Those blasted ruins. Anyway. I guess I'll just go here. Infested Furnace. Looks like we're doing we're doing fire traps. Why did I try to say hot tiles so hard? We already did hot tiles. It's a flame spout and a floor mosaic. Note that the flame spout is actually 4 characters in one to make up to a 2x2 square of tiles. Whenever a castle is abandoned, the first part to fill up with monsters is always the kitchens. As soon as they realize they are no longer in danger of ending up on the menu, the roaches emerge from the crevices where they have waited and hungered for so long. With jaws snapping and snatching, they sweep out in huge storms, fighting to the death over every crumb they can scrape up. There is one reason why even the most seasoned Smite Masters are reluctant to take on the job of cleaning out a long-abandoned castle so that it can be inhabited again. Oh, this is one reason. Another is the heat. The staff of a castle gets through a good deal of food, and so most castles are equipped with a furnace that is kept constantly burning, making it very difficult to wield a metal weapon. Of course, since the kitchens are not actually productive while they are infested with monsters, the Smite Masters could just request of the king in question that he turn the fires off while they get the job done. Few Smite Masters have taken this option. Most are prepared to put up with a little discomfort if it means they get to keep their head. Alright. Whew, it's hot down here. My sword feels like it's about to melt. Maybe I should set it down for a bit. But then how could I smite roaches? I'd feel naked without a weapon. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that'll do nicely. So, this is fire traps, but also the stick. I don't know, this feels so strange. It's so thin and light, I still feel a bit unprotected. It's much better to have a sword in my hand again. When clicking on an orb that affects fire traps, green highlight means turn on and red highlight means turn off. Orange means toggle as usual. Ding. And here's a demonstration. Well, that's a pattern. This is the exit level room, too. So that leads to things. What's up here? Okay. Over here. Green door. Okay, so I guess I'm venturing into the heat here. What's their deal? Oh, okay. Easy. Probably on purpose, is it easy? Anyway. Now this way. There's a seating beacon here. What's the deal? Okay, I have the impression that this is a take the hard path to get a secret room kind of situation. And the hard path is pushing that eye onto the place that's a bit farther to the My very first guess is that I should try not to wake the eye as I bring it to the west, because if I could put it here and then walk south with the stick out, then it would work perfectly. It would wake up and then be exactly how I want it to be. But I'm not sure how to bring it past this without waking it up. Is it possible? Have to wake it up here and then just push it in front of me. No, I don't think that's enough. I don't think a thing can be pushed through a passage like this, though, with nothing to bump it against, at least. No, I don't think it's possible to do this without waking it up there. I've done and built plenty of monster pushing puzzles, but it's very strange to me to not be able to push it against anything. Just not sure how to bring it around this bend. Is it really not possible to keep it asleep beyond that point? I just don't see a way to do it. If there was anything safe I could push it against, I could easily just do that and then stab it up north a couple steps. It can't be behind me. It has to be in front of me. There. Okay. I'm not really sure why that was so hard, but eventually managed to do it. And welcome to the hard version, by the way, which has a scroll somewhere off in the distance. So I do need to press both of those buttons. I don't know that it's possible to avoid waking them both up. Yeah, this is built in a way that's designed to make that impossible. Okay. It's time to juggle two eyes then, I guess. The first step would be to get one of them out of the way. That's almost what I want, but I'd like to not be back swiping. Yeah, I really would like to stick one of them somewhere else that I don't have to move both of them at the same time. Like maybe around this corner or behind that wall. I'm not being very cooperative with that plan. Yeah, I'm not convinced it's possible to have both of them survive simultaneously while also dealing with all of that. I really need to separate them. Like this. This is a little bit better, maybe. I thought it would be better, I don't know. Yeah, we can't have it stunned, can we? Alright. Oh, this is interminably awkward. Okay, that works, I guess. Not sure what to do now, but that got us one step closer. Oh. That's, yeah. Hang on a minute. don't remember how to moderate things. It's very annoying. That's not what I want. Oh. Okay. This is what I was looking for. There we go. Alright, sorry for the delay. So I'm doing this. I don't know. I feel like if anyone values what they're creating at all, they would absolutely never want to purchase the action of people looking at it. I don't know. I kind of need these to be separated by one tile somehow. Not exactly sure how to do that. Not offensive, but spammy, yes. Basically, go to this website to buy views for your Twitch stream. That kind of thing. And then you perhaps missed me trying to find in the settings how to ban a person. For like a minute and a half. Oh, okay, this works, I guess. I don't quite know how I managed to make that work, but it did work for a minute. Oh, come on, this is pretty much it. I just need to survive past this one step here. Got them up north, east. Just need them to not die past this one last set of fire traps. Or like to pull just one of them along or something. Darn. What can I do here? Once I have them here, anything other than this kills me. And then I need to step this way, or do that. Does this work? No. So I need to step this way. Then that, but from here any move I make either kills me or kills an eye. So what can I do here? If I do that, get stuck here. What moves do I have that I can possibly make here? I have to start with this. Then if I get here, why won't you stay stunned? Okay, I just needed to recreate that, but another tile to the north. Okay then. What does this scroll say? Any resemblance to a ray gun is entirely coincidental. Okay then. Thankfully, it was not a challenge scroll. I was a little concerned that this already rather difficult room had a challenge scroll, but no. It's off. Good. So yeah, that was the east exit. Now, what's up with the south? Is that only accessible this way? Yeah, I guess so. So what else can I do? I'll go see if there's anything I can do now that I've cleared the rooms if I go back out to the west. A little bit awkward. Still can't go that way. Oh, but I can go this way. And this is a room we can actually interact with. Okay. Looks like a challenge scroll to me. Wonder what it says. This is just one of those rooms where surviving for 3 turns is what you need to do. And if you find a particular way to do that, then the remainder should be fairly easy. I haven't found it yet. mean, I don't want to use the phrase magic sequence, but this is feeling pretty impossible to just do anything other than guess. Okay. So I need to be even more absurdly efficient. Okay. I don't see how this is supposed to be possible. That is the least turns that one could conceivably take to reach this scroll. I can't say I particularly love it either. How am I supposed to be faster than that? Yeah, that's not it. I don't think this challenge is possible. This is the fastest way that I could possibly ever hope to reach the scroll, and apparently it's a turn too slow. I mean, this is literally the one thing that you can do to survive in this room, and apparently it isn't good enough. Now, if this was a northeast-facing force arrow instead of a door, this would be fine. Or, you know, if the roach had one more tile to walk across. I mean, in theory, yeah, but I'm not convinced so far. Yeah, okay. I promised, well, I didn't promise anything, but I basically said I would be attempting all the challenges. But I never set a goal of completing all the challenges, so I'm gonna leave this one be. This room is too irritating, and I've tried everything I can think of, so I'm just gonna leave this challenge be. Maybe if I completely hyper-master the hold and really feel like I need to complete all of the challenges, I might restore back to that room, like, in 2 years from now or something, but honestly, I don't think that's that likely. I'm happy to leave this challenge undone. Let's see. So this kills that roach, I guess. This lets that roach out, which, I don't know, instantly kills that queen? What is the deal with this room? So that closes that door. This toggles those and opens that. Yeah. That's kind of my motivation, partially. Okay, pretty confident I'm supposed to arrange these in a special formation. Like that. Alright. Interesting thing, though. This room is not really... Like, okay, I would qualify this room as not really being about the fire trap. Like, you could easily build a room that has this essential puzzle without the fire trap. It's more a puzzle about roach manipulation. So I guess that means we're at the point in this hold where, you know, a puzzle in a level that's about an element doesn't necessarily have to be itself, like the puzzle doesn't have to be about that element necessarily, which is neat. I'm interested in the fact that this orb, which is not accessible from that inner part of the room, apparently opens a door in that part of the room. I guess I'll investigate that once I have access to that part, though, which is after clearing this level, so let's keep going. What is the deal with this? That's a pit. Okay, so... the goal of this room is just what? To arrange the evil eyes onto the fire traps, I guess? How does this open? Oh. I mean, they are just obstacles, kind of, right? I guess they're obstacles that eyes can see through, but so is tar stuff. So, the dilemma of this room primarily seems to be the fact that if someone is standing here as I start running to the east, then he will go off of that, and I actually don't want that to happen. So maybe what I've got set up here is more like the better idea. No. So I kind of need... Maybe I should try to not wake those two yet. Okay. Can it be done this way? Not quite. That's not enough time. So I shouldn't do that. I mean, that wouldn't be that hard to code. If you really wanted it, you could put that into, like, I know exactly how I would code that if I wanted to. I would just have, like, a variable that the hold keeps track of and inputs whenever you complete a challenge, and, you know, just make a door that opens when that variable is equal to the number of challenges. Easy. You do need to keep track of how many challenges you built in your own hold, but that's not hard. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you'd have to clear all the challenges in the same save. What is this? So... That would kill this queen. The queen... What? Okay. Stand here, the queen can spawn. The roach the queen spawns open this door. This door needs to stay open. This door, or this button, needs to be pressed, so need to keep this open. Hang on a minute, I have to respond to a phone call. Sorry. Okay, back. Sorry. So I think I know what I need to do here. First, kill these. Actually, yeah, okay, killing that would just cause a problem. So what I'm supposed to do is pull these golem bodies up into positions that would prevent this queen from being a problem. And the most obvious way to handle that is to just literally not let it spawn anything at all. Whoops. I guess I'll just, there we go. So is this wrong, I wonder? I wonder if this is a trap, but maybe it's fine. I think maybe the whole enforcement mechanism is built to require me to do exactly this thing. So I guess there's no real trap or anything. That's just what you need to do. Okay. And now I completed the level. So now I can eventually get back. Oh. Yeah, I just need to go here. So, this opens that, and there's something here. Oh, I know what to do with this. I don't know why there's an orb outside the play area that affects this, but... Yeah, right. So, fire traps they're kind of unique in that they have a particular point where they take action. So if they're turned off before they can take action, they don't affect whatever they're on. And if they're turned on before they take action, then you die. I see. Okay. A light up ahead. I wonder where this leads. Well, it'll be nice to get away from all this infernal heat. All I want right now is to breathe cool air again and be able to hold my sword. Scorching sands. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, just a lot more clumsily. In any castle, there is one place even more hostile than the kitchens, and that is the barren patch of land behind, the dumping ground for waste and still smoldering coals which lie untouched, waiting for a windy day to breathe life back into them. Once the fire takes hold, it soon spreads into the deep underground spaces where it can burn away undisturbed as the short lives of men flicker past like embers. Even many types of monsters avoid these wastelands, but rock golems are not afraid of fire, and roaches will spread just about anywhere. It is never required for a smite master to clean out these places. There are some things that even a king cannot command. After all, smite masters may be disposable, but they are not an inexhaustible resource. Ouch! This is even worse. This is even worse than the kitchens. I can't hold my sword at all. I'll just have to leave it here. Maybe I should turn back. Well, maybe I should just clear up a few monsters while I'm here. Even if this castle is abandoned, they'll thank me for it if they ever come back. Yeah, right. Alright, so this is stuck with a big stick. But for different reasons. Alright, what are we trying to do here? So I don't want the queen to spawn, because that would cause a problem. But I need to kill things first. So... And I guess I want things to be on those. Okay. So step one. Yeah, step one is on every... Not really step, but okay. Constraint. On every 30th turn, I need to be sticking... You know what I mean. Poking queen with a stick. Like so. With that in mind, step one is to kill these golems on hot tiles. That done. Step two is to place the golem piles on the relevant buttons. I had a brief flicker of a thought that maybe I could have one of the roaches push one of these buttons, but Obviously I can't, because they wouldn't be able to die then. They have to die, so... And killing the roaches is not really meaningfully harder than killing the golems was. Easy enough. Not trivial, but not too bad. Oh boy. Okay. So, letting this queen spawn would be absolutely disastrous in this room. Because there is nothing to kill it spawns with except that hot tile way up in the north. So this is another keep the queen stunned room. I'm just gonna poke it. Uh-oh. You can't be here. You need to be somewhere else. Maybe just, yeah, this corner. This corner should be fine. You won't run away. Oh, yes, you will. Okay. Maybe this corner? Can you be bothered to stay in this corner? Yes. Good. Now I'll just... drag you along. Where can the queen stay in this area? Where are the accommodations fit for a queen? Not there. I bet just has to be right next to me when I'm up. Oh, that's annoying. Can I... shouldn't do that. I need to leave her there. Right here. Press the orb. Now just reverse that path again. Oh, that's irritating. Okay, I need to... Basically, I need to just wait one additional turn before starting this path out. You know, I've made and or played plenty of rooms where you need to, push around a thing that's trying to kill you. I have not really built anything where you need to push around a queen that's just trying to get away from you. It's a different feel to it, I would say. Okay, this is silly. I'm struggling with the part that's really easy. Yay! The queen is dead. Next, here's the exit level room, for the record. What's the deal here? Well, there is a queen way up here. which needs something to stand there to kill it. So I guess we're pushing this queen around too. Now there is something I can do with its spawn if I need to. If I absolutely have to, I can stick its spawn inside the water. But I don't want to have to do that. So that's the room. Okay, that was not very hard. It seems like these traps here should be more of a pain than they are, but they're just kind of there. They're not really close to where I was trying to accomplish things, it feels like. And if a roach goes on one of those, then you can just push it off into the water, so I don't know. Alright, this is... I need all 3 buttons pressed to wake the eye, I guess. So I can't... This is more what I'm a little accustomed to, I guess I would say, or used to building, is this thing's trying to kill you, so push it around. No, I say I'm accustomed to it, not necessarily that much so, but at least more so than queens. Maybe I should really bring one at a time. Sit tight there. Come on up. Come on down. Come on over. F3. F3 is my friend here. So Beethro needs to stand here with the roaches in the other 2 spots. Well, I guess he could stand over here too. But that's the diagonal line that I need to be on. Can I even ever achieve this, I wonder? Oh, that's great. They're in the 2 places that I need to be. I'm genuinely not sure of the best approach to this. Like getting... Oh, there we go. That works. Okay. So there's a little bit of fiddling necessary to make the eye actually die. But I don't need to recreate what I did create a moment ago. I just need to open one door at a time. Okay. Now for the other one. This one is a lot more obvious where I need to be standing. I need a roach to be on the other 2, on the left one and either the north or south one. I'm not sure necessarily how to achieve that, but at least I know what I'm trying to do. Oh, that'll do it. I don't need you anymore. You can die now. And you can die. Alright, there we go. Yeah, there's that one trick where an eye can still see you between a door that's beginning to toggle closed and one that's toggling open. Or something like that. Anyway, it might depend on move order though, honestly. Okay. What is the deal here? This opens the way for that roach, which does that. This opens the way for everyone, including that roach. Okay. And what's all this mess? Okay, that's needing to do other things. Okay, my first concern... Okay. Alright, so it's just a weird... I thought the roach would make it impossible to kill these somehow. That doesn't seem to be the case. It's just some weird requirement that I need to step exactly here to start the room? Why? I don't know what's so vital about me starting the room on that tile. Like, I have to deal with the golems all coming out at once no matter what, right? What does it matter if I don't know. It seems weirdly specific. Now, do I need to do anything else? I guess the tricky part here is pushing 3 golems across the trapdoor paths. A few golem bodies on them. It might be that what I'm supposed to do is actually not push all 3, but drag one around. We're gonna find out. I'm just gonna try pushing them, and we're gonna see what happens. This way should be pretty easy. Maybe not. Actually, I don't think I can push that way. Maybe this diagonalized path. Better. I don't know. Alright, well... I just want to be clear that this is my first guess as to what trickery could be at play here, prior to being told this room has a clever trick, is that there's seemingly, although maybe I'm just being bad at pushing things, there is seemingly only one path that I can push that I can successfully push a golem pile across. But a live golem could easily follow me anywhere, more or less. So my guess is that I could put 1 or 2 golems. Maybe I could lure 1 or 2 golems along, use the pile as a means to hold them in place while I go take care of the eye. I could very well be off base with this idea, but the first thing I guess that could be a trick to this room. Having tried and failed, although perhaps just because I didn't try correctly, to get piles into position. My next guess is to do this. So I don't think there's any way for this path to be where I want to go, do what I want to do. I would like to arrange things so that these two will just walk across the ridge to my east here. I'm not sure I can do that. I guess the only complication is I would have to also lure them back across. No, I don't. I don't have to lure them anywhere. As long as I can get to where they are, I can just dump them in the water when I'm done. So I don't need to worry about that. But I may be overcomplicating the room. If one or both of these could actually be killed and made a pile. That one's in the position I want it to be. I don't know how I'm going to get the other one into place. I really kind of need both of them to go south at the same time. Maybe... Oh, that's definitely better. Okay. I can pull them across that much more easily. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. I could pin one of them there easy, but the southeast spot I really can't. Alright, I'm almost definitely overcomplicating this. Alright. Let's try again, killing just two of them this time. I'm going to try again to find a path to push the second one across by. You just sit somewhere out of my way. So, I know that this path works. I know that this path doesn't work, right? This path doesn't work. Let me see. If I try this, there is no way I can make that work. So that one definitely doesn't work. I don't think either of these works, but the other thing I can try is to instead pull the pile over here onto this area, pull it off the island, basically. Instead of that going where he'll just come to me. Maybe one of these two is a push path that I can use. So maybe this one? No, not that one. This one? No. This one won't work either. Not like that at least. But I'm not sure what other way there is. So there has to be another path that works, right? I'm pretty sure I tried this one and it had no chance of working. Yeah, the main problem is the path thins out here and there's no way to like push this past here. And I couldn't get this one to work either, even though it looks promising. This one comes awfully close to working, but there's just no way to take the last step. I don't know what I'm missing. There is only one path that I can actually successfully push a rock pile across. I need to bring at least 2 dead golem piles. I can bring 1 live golem across and stick it in place, but not both. There's no way I could bring 2 piles simultaneously, is there? I don't believe it. I just don't know what to do here. There's only one set of trapdoors that I can bring a single golem pile across. I can bring a golem, but that's not enough. There's nowhere to smash a second golem on the southern island. It can't be something where I'm just able to go and get rid of the eye without all 3 buttons pressed. No, I definitely need all 3 of those to get there and do that. If I could somehow, and I don't think I can, if I could somehow have a pile here, then I could push it off onto the island from this side. But that would require me to go forward and backward across that set of trapdoors, which is obviously impossible. No. I can't get this from the south side because I would have to drop the only trapdoor that this could go across to try to do that. Which path am I wrong about? Which one can actually admit me to push something across that it seems like I can't? Because I have to get all three of these buttons. I have to get all three of them. So 3 things have to make it down here. The only things that are available are the rock golems. I can kill as many as I want. A little nudge would be helpful, I think. Yeah, a little nudge. What am I thinking? What part of my thinking is wrong? I need all 3 golems. I can only not push one of them. Like, I can only drag one of them south alive. So there has to be 2 places that I can push things along, but I can only find one. I still feel like maybe I'm just being really bad at pushing the piles, but if that's not what it is, or if that is what it is, I'd like to know which one I should be trying harder to achieve. If that's not what it is, kind of a nudge in the right direction. Yeah, okay. So, one of these that I think is not possible to push the thing across, I can. Let's label them from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know that 3 is doable. One of my early thoughts was that 1 or 2 must be the one that's doable because it's trickier to get there. It's less obvious to go there. So just meta puzzle design thought. Maybe that. At a glance, I thought 4 was correct, but there's just no way to make 4 work as far as I can tell. That's it. Okay. It was 4 all along. 4 was the one I needed to be making work. It just didn't seem like it. Okay. So now I just need to make sure this golem gets to South Island. Let's see, just... Maybe I'm better off having you come next. Yeah, you just stay there somewhere, please. Here? No, that won't work. Okay, I probably don't need to make this complicated. Like, I can just do something. Oh, that works. There we go. Okay. Down, down. There we go. Alright, then I can just go through the water, use this last path to exit, and that's that room. Before I step into this room, it looks like there's a path on the trapdoors that goes to the east. Oh, looks like we've got a challenge scroll in this room that's behind a green door. Right. So what is the deal with this? So I need to release this roach. That requires pressing this. After pressing this, somebody has to press this, because otherwise I'm stuck here. So presumably I should have the roach press that. And if the roach is going to press that, then I require a wall in this way. And I think this is what I'll build a wall out of. It's just a few lines. And this, I don't think either of these can be extracted. My first guess for the challenge is to complete the room without waking any eyes up. Or, something like that. So I'm just trying to go ahead and do that. But this is a pretty tricky spot for that to do. I think I'd have to do it that way. I don't need the hot tile. I keep trying to think about bringing things only to the hot tile when there's water right there available to sink things in. Oh, actually, I can't avoid waking these two up to kill them, right? So maybe that's not what the challenge is. I guess I'll find out once I clear the room. So this is the absolute maximum I can do before waking up any eyes. Ah, okay. I did it anyway. Kill the roach before waking any eyes. Alright. Not only did I successfully complete the challenge, but I successfully guessed the challenge without being told what it was. How's that for reading a puzzle? Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Huh. I think I know what this room is doing. Pretty confident I know what this room wants. this is a good old simultaneity problem. This plate doesn't do anything, by the way. Okay, so my goal is to rearrange these eyes in such a way that... Wait, can I not just... Just to verify, that plate does nothing. Okay. Am I missing something? Okay, there isn't... Okay, I get it, okay. So, as I was saying, yeah. So I just want to wake eyes on all three of the plates simultaneously, so that the plates are all deactivated, so that all of the roaches are freed simultaneously. That's the goal. And so the obstruction that I thought I would encounter would be just that the eyes weren't already in a place where I could wake all of them at once in the first place. But I tripped up a little because I thought, wait, it looks like I can. But actually there's a problem, which is that these stones here make it not possible to step there without stepping in the vision of one of the eyes first. So what I want to do then is get a different arrangement that achieves the same thing by shuffling the various existing eyes around in some kind of useful way. Like that. Helpful somewhere. Maybe in the far south regions. Yeah, Parity and Flow has something that's a substantially more difficult version of this vague idea. Not identical, like not similar enough for them to be considered the same puzzle, but it has the vague concept of wake all these eyes at the same time. It just has a... Oh, I can't do that. It just has a ridiculous amount of modulation to it because not only can you not actually wake all the eyes at the same time, but you also need to step on a button yourself, and you need a time coin to help you, and you need to survive the eyes all being right next to you at the same time also as that is happening. Oh, okay, could I not... Is there any way to make that useful? Like, if I use a southeast facing one in the north, and use... Whoa, don't wake up. If I use this southeast facing one in the north, where could it go? Could it be placed? Oh, yeah, okay, the east one. I was thinking south, but the east one can go this way. Just don't kill it. Don't kill it while trying to arrange it. There we go. Perfect. That's what I need. Everyone else can die. You're all distractions. You're all not helpful. So you can go on Hot Pockets. Yeah. Alright. Simultaneous eye waking is just so satisfying, you know? Anyway, it's neat to have an enforcement mechanism that isn't a bunch of explosives. Anyway. Oh yeah, I remember. The ridiculous Parity and Flow one not only requires you to wake them at the same time, but like you need to first have them stand on the buttons at the same time, then wake them at the same time. Yeah, it's dumb. And also the secret room that you get for only if you do certain like extra challenges in the level is like a even more ridiculous version of the same idea. The enforcement mechanism, I really wish I could remember who built it, because someone else, like I described what I wanted to enforce, and someone else actually came up with how to enforce it. Well, here's what I haven't done. Okay, I haven't done anything on the west side here. So I guess we did the water side of the level, and this is the pit side. So is the pit's going to be about boards with sticks as opposed to puzzles with sticks? Could be. I don't know that it's even necessarily that much harder, but it's like to access it you have to clear all the optional rooms. Quote unquote optional rooms. Yeah. Shoving a horde off of pits is a weird technique that's not necessarily obvious. Okay, I think I misprioritized here. At the beginning of the room, I should probably kill 2 queens rather than 1, if possible. So get this one, and then get that one. That'll make this a little bit less of a pain. It's amazing how just a few walls can already make this much harder to manage. But that's a stick for you. I really think I should get the south one before starting to venture to the north, or to the west. But it's feeling pretty tricky to actually achieve that. There's just so much spawning from the west, I don't even know how I'll get there. Maybe I didn't do the first part quickly enough. See how I can do that faster. Maybe what I should try to do is shove them out of the way and then push past them. Something like that. I feel like I haven't heard this particular variant of music very much. There we go. Having achieved what I was trying to, I now get to find out if it was actually useful to achieve that. Now I have an entirely different problem, which is they're coming from 2 directions at once, and I cannot handle that all simultaneously. I have to... No. can't see a way to progress here. There's just too many roaches coming from too many directions. This square is really a problem. It wasn't a square, but if it was a smaller area instead of a big square, I could probably manage this. Yeah, stick hordes are kind of hard. Just as a rule, they are. What can I do to make this better? This forces me back. I don't see what else I can do at this point besides go back. Or die, apparently. If it were at least a caper, then I could at least kill roaches against other roaches. I don't see how to make any progress. I push past to get south, and I just wind up stuck there and surrounded. But I can't do anything by just standing around and maybe interest. These walls make this such a pain. Maybe trying to go south is just wrong, but I swear the roaches from the south keep me from going west, too. That was my problem all along. I was trying to go the wrong way. So maybe this is the right way. Although this wider corridor is more awkward to fight through. I think I can make progress like this. Yeah, another clue down. South roaches just do not matter because they can't reach me right now. So, okay. Okay, there we go. Turns out this was not nearly as hard as I was making it. I was just going the wrong way. Okay, and I think there's a path here. What's this about? This is just another horde with stick. This time there are hot tiles involved, which actually makes things easier for the most part. I say that, but I don't know. stunned roach on a hot tile is basically already dead. There we go. Yeah, you just go there. Very nice. Okay. What's the deal with this? Okay, this is the classic do something while a horde kind of puzzle. So, first step is to come in facing the right direction. Stick back swipe. Stick swipe. But I kind of left the golem behind in an unpleasant way. Oh, hey, maybe I can. There we go. Make things a little easier for myself by not actually having to deal with that many spawns this second. Alright. I wonder if anyone has ever completed an unintended solution to this that sticks a roach on that button and just throws the golem into the pit. That sounds really hard and probably impossible, but it's still something interesting to think about. Why is this so hard? I shouldn't be having that much trouble with this part. Okay, that's better. Maybe I'd be better off pushing this guy south. This is all very awkward. Okay, that's better. It's actually been very helpful having a rock around. But I think I can get to the button without it, hopefully. Oh, those were fire traps. I thought I was gonna have to go actually kill the queens myself. This is actually much better. Ta-da! And I'm still missing rooms, apparently. Oh, there's a room in the center here. What is this? There are 2 rock golems. They instantly die, so this is a pushing puzzle. Got it. There is a place I can change which way I'm facing. So... mess up. Is there a better thing I can do here? Maybe if I do that, that would be better. Because I can do that. Okay. Now for the other one. It's helpful if I face the right way. That's not very helpful here. This way. Stuff like that. Not too bad at all. And that was the center. Now we get the exit level. Alright. So, oh, check that. Oh, look at that map art. We have map art of a burning furnace with the yellow and oranges there. Burning fireplace. That's neat. That's great. Okay. Here's the exit. Interesting. I guess, how should I interpret that? You have to have cleared this level to go in or out of that passage there. So my impression of that is that I'm supposed to get here from a different level. Right? That's an entrance from a different level or something. I don't imagine that I've missed a path that leads to that. And yeah, if you don't... Oh, never mind. It feels good to have my sword back in my hand again. Okay, I was vastly overcomplicating. That was just to hide, not really, but that was just for this secret, which requires you to have your stick. Okay, so I do have a stick. What is the deal with this? Okay. Yes. Alright. So, the golem will only move if I'm standing here, meaning that I need this to be held down, I need this to be held down, and I need to push all of these. These need to be pushed after I step here, which means the only ones that can possibly do that pushing for me are these three eyes. I just want them out of the way while I try to contemplate how this can be done. So this fire trap doesn't seem relevant. I'm not sure. But definitely I need something to be there. Okay. I don't know. How? Like, Like, if I'm stuck right here and can't move, how could I ever persuade eyes to come all the way, like, north across these two buttons? I don't know how that can be done. I have plenty of wall to work with. I'm just not really sure how to use it to accomplish this particular goal. Like, if I could slide north and south a little bit, then it would be very easy. I would only need one eye to push all those. But I don't know. How could this work? Well, maybe if I have an eye awake. No. Like, supposing that I place. Oops. Yeah, this is... It's open-ended, and yet I cannot really see a path to the solution, despite that. I don't... like, okay. Vaguely speaking, I could easily see an eye that's here. Like, I walk here, it sees me, I go over there, it pushes the button. That's simple. An eye maybe up here, I'm not sure what to do with. If I could have one maybe on that checkpoint that was already awake. No. It's just too far to walk. I was thinking maybe, like, if I could wake an eye here, then run south, maybe I could push this button before it gets to its button, but that just seems like too much distance. And there's no... This is maybe the somewhat rare instance of a room where a basically equivalent room where you had a brain to deal with would actually be significantly, maybe not easier, but I would at least know what to do right away. With a brain, I would be like, okay, let's make these brain-visible obstacles form a maze so that they go and push all three of the buttons before reaching the hot tile. Easy, right? But in this case, in this situation, I really don't know what kind of shape to make these make. Like, I just don't see what I can do here. Like, this part is easy, but I don't know what else to do. In theory, I only need that to be on when the golem walks onto it, which could perhaps be achieved. That one is the southmost one. So, if I had my stick facing north, then a golem would easily walk there onto that, then the eye could go onto the plate and then hit the golem. Like, man, golem's dead, and then I guess I do this. Fine. But that doesn't answer how to do anything about the other two. I just don't see how those are supposed to be possible. This must be... So... I think I should have an eye there, like that. And that doesn't require any golem tiles to make what I showed earlier happen. But what do I do about the other two? I don't know if I'll ever stumble on the right configuration for that. Well, I was just about getting ready to be like, okay, I beat this level, I'm gonna go on and quit for the night. That secret is not hard to get back to, so I'll leave it marked on the map for now, and... oh, it's entrance to Scorching Sands, and I got a mysterious blue token. Very nice. Oh, whoops, hang on. Found a mysterious blue token. Perhaps it might be useful somewhere. Okay, that's the text I missed. Okay, what I was getting at is... Okay, it shouldn't be hard to get back to there, so I'll retry the secret room another time. Because I know where it is, I know how to reach it and what to do with it. I just haven't figured out the solution to the actual puzzle. Anyway, thank you for watching. Something I should mention, perhaps, as I get ready to quit. I think I did. So, Twitch, which I'm streaming on right now, made a decision/announcement which upset a lot of speedrunners, and also me, which is basically that they're just going to delete arbitrarily a bunch of storage, which, you know, it's their server space, it's within their rights to do that, but also that's a lot of stuff that's kind of important to me to archive, and also I can't archive this until a bunch of stuff were to be deleted, hypothetically. So I'm considering either, you know, just posting an archive to YouTube, or I've actually set things up where I might be able to stream on YouTube. I'll be looking into that across the coming week or so, so I may wind up posting a link to a YouTube page instead of a Twitch page, is all that's really going to mean. I wanted to mention it. Okay, saved here. I'll figure out what else to do next time. But thank you all for watching, and farewell for now.